While those thugs were ripping apart my insides, my so-called husband was out enjoying a fine meal with his ex-flame to celebrate their decade since they first met. I attempted to reach out to him in my moment of despair, sending a frantic voice message on WhatsApp, only to receive a cold response. "Don't expect this to get my attention. I'm not coming home tonight, you foolish clown." Frankly, I was relieved when he didn't come charging in to save me. Knowing him, things could have turned out even worse for me. 3 days later, there he was, the renowned forensic expert, delving into the evidence of a citywide murder that had everyone talking. He was detailing the victim's final struggle, how she fought for her life, oblivious to the fact that he was actually piecing together the circumstances of his own wife's death, the wife he couldn't stand, me. I was lying there, discarded like yesterday's trash, real sophisticated, right? An elderly man out for a walk with his dog stumbled upon the scene, and his pet mistook a black bag for a toy, gnawing on it until a human leg bone emerged. The old man was initially fooled into thinking it was just discarded meat. The shock and horror soon followed, and before long, more bodies were discovered scattered across the town. It was like a waking nightmare. The police swung into action, forming a special task force to solve the case. Guess who got the call? None other than my husband, Stephen Craig, the town's forensic prodigy. He was on the scene, examining blood spatters as if they were pieces of abstract art. Even he was startled by the macabre scene, muttering, "This is some next-level brutality," his face paling. The criminal investigation team leader, Xander Young, called on him to analyze the evidence. Steve pointed out every detail with the precision of Sherlock Holmes. "Notice these stains? It appears there was an organ harvest. And those marks on the wall? The victim was conscious the entire time." Xander, scratching his head, commented, "So, according to the forensic team, our victim is a young woman under 30. Well, it's clear there's more to this story than meets the eye." Steve's hunch seems to be spot on. This wasn't just a random act of violence. Somebody's got it in for her, and they're just getting their feet wet. You can tell by the way he's acting that he's putting the pieces together. The discovery of the ring at the scene, now that's interesting. Stephen's nonchalant attitude about it, but then Xander's observation, "It's a pretty big clue." Stephen's dismissive, saying it's just a style thing, but come on, who wouldn't take a closer look? And then there's the way he hangs up on you without a second thought. It's like he's trying to prove a point. Or maybe he's just that confident. He's sure that the ring can't be his, because of the engravings, but you're right, those are easy to remove. It only takes a little time to buff out details like initials. Your husband might be a forensic genius, but even the best can miss the obvious when they're too close to the case. Want to know more exciting updates? Download the Novel Short app, search for my code 6300 in the app to read the exciting follow-up, and follow me for daily Novel Short recommendations.